Hello everyone and welcome to my channel where I talk about the best movies on Netflix. In this episode I want to show you the best British crime shows available on the platform. So if this is exactly what you've been looking for, make sure to hit the like button and let's get started. The first place on my list is taken by Peaky Blinders. This is probably one of the most famous British crime shows available on the platform right now, and there is a huge chance that you have already seen it because it has been airing since 2013. But if you haven't, you are a lucky one. So Peaky Blinders tells us a story set in 1919 England, right after the events of the Great World War, and it showcases a notorious gang who has a very ambitious boss who wants to move up in the world and does everything it takes. The second show I wanted to share with you today is Bodyguard. And unlike the previous show, this series has been released pretty much recently and there is a huge chance that you haven't seen it yet. So this tells us a story about a war veteran who now enrolls into the protection service, and now he becomes a bodyguard of a woman who is a politician whose political views are not exactly what he believes in himself. And so now he must choose between his duty and his own beliefs. This is very fantastic and emotional British crime drama, and if you haven't seen it yet, just go do it. The next best British crime show on my list is Broadchurch. This is a story about two police detectives that investigate the mystery behind the death of the 11-year-old boy in a small city, which is very complicated and mysterious. And so these events like the murder of the guy turns up the whole city apart, and like it's up to two detectives to find out what stands behind it. And so also this is a mini series, like there are only 3 seasons and you can watch it within a couple of days. So if you haven't seen it yet, make sure to check it out. The fourth place on my list is taken by Sherlock, but don't get me wrong here, because this show totally deserves to be on the first place, but due to its big popularity, there is a huge chance that you are already aware of it, and I don't want it to recommend the first movie which is so popular. So if you haven't seen it yet, this is like, you just must watch it, because especially if you love the Sherlock Holmes movies. But this one is a little bit different, because unlike the old movies and books about Sherlock Holmes, this one set in the contemporary 21st century London and tells us the well-known story of Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson, his best friend, in the modern times. And it is very interesting take, which I personally enjoyed. So if you haven't seen it yet, make sure to check out the Sherlock. And the last place on my list is taken by Ripper Street. This drama starts about 6 months after the final murder of Jack the Ripper, a famous murderer who was horrifying the whole London by killing women on the streets. And so now the new series of crime follows, and detectives start to suspect that there is a return of this famous serial killer. So if you're looking at a historical mystery crime show based like, or at least inspired by the real events, make sure to check out Ripper Street. And that's all of the best British crime movies on Netflix I wanted to share with you today. If you enjoyed watching my video and it brought some value to you, make sure to hit the like button and let me know in the comment section below which movie have you chosen to watch. Also, if you know any other great British crime movies that I haven't mentioned on this list, make sure to leave them in the comments section below as well. And lastly, if you are always get bored and don't know what to watch on Netflix next, make sure to subscribe to my channel because I release new videos almost every single day, and you will never get bored and you will always have a movie or show to watch next. So have a great day and goodbye.